flag is down as he gets to the 30.
So flag on the play.
Yes, as I just said, the flag is down against the Oakland Raiders.
Yep.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I never listen, I'm gonna listen. I wanna listen to the dumb zone.
Our final, am I on? Hello? Can you hear me? Okay, I cannot hear me.
There it is.
But I will say it's our final day at Cowboy Training Camp today.
Okay.
Day
Sun Mun to win. Third fry said Sun Mun
11?
to 11.
11. Day 11 of the DZRV RT. That's road trip.
Yep.
And show number 218 overall. Show 11 here. And welcome. Hello. Welcome to the Dumb Zone. I'm Dan McDowell.
I'm Jake Kemp.
I'm Blake Jones.
And today, now as per usual, most people are listening to the audio medium and ingesting us in that way, but we are live streaming. So there are some people out there on the World Wide Web who may be finding us for the first time, saying, what are these guys about? I mean, they're probably gone now. They've
Made it about 10 seconds. Yeah.
tried, and
Yeah. It's fair.
they seem to have very little. But we are at Cowboys Training Camp. We are in a tent, which is right to the... So what the layout is here, well, we should walk around with a camera. Do we have a monkey cam? We could strap it to the back of a monkey and walk around here. I'm looking at Jake, the closest thing we have
To a monkey.
to a monkey. Like if you were looking at your bar of soap in the shower, Blake, would you say this was a human or maybe some kind of a primate was in here using my soap?
Yeah, some kind of hairy primate.
It's fair.
It's like it's just a fuzzy. Oh, I didn't know I left a loofah in here. Oh no, wait, that's my bar of soap that
It's fair.
Jake picked up.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sorry
if
about
we were to put a monkey cam and let the monkey walk around here, you would see. So this is a hotel complex. It's a Marriott Residence Inn,
Thank
Yep.
you.
and in the back of the Marriott is what is there? 6, 8, 10 like tennis courts, just a bunch of tennis courts. But the Cowboys commandeer that, and they put big, giant white tents all over the tennis courts. And the biggest, giantest of the white tents covers all their weights. So they have that's where their weight room is.
Mm-hmm.
On like probably that goes across 4 or 6 tennis courts.
Yeah.
And then on a couple here, there's about 5 tiny tents. And that's where you've got the Ticket radio station or the Fan or today the Dumb Zone or some other places we've never heard of. Or there's a Sirius station, I think, here. Whatever. And then also on the tennis court, there's a podium set up with all the chairs set up in front of it. And then behind that, there is another big tent where all the writing media goes, the other media. They've got all their tables set up in there and their computers, and they could do their stuff. And for the first time ever, or at least we weren't here last year, so perhaps they had this last year. But so the practice fields are there's the the hotel, then there's the tennis courts, and then beyond that there's the practice fields, which are 2 NFL fields.
Yeah.
And used to be we could sit in our radio tent and look over and see practice. Well, no longer, because they have erected these 2-story deals where we can't even see the field anymore because this is all for like their VIP guests or I don't know, man. It's decked out. There's couches. There's beverages. It's really nice. But
Chips.
There's chips. Every year, it's like they'd say, well, what can we do to make it a little bit better
Yeah.
next year? And then, or make a little more money next year, and that's what they keep doing. So we're going to try and follow that model.
Yeah, good
right?
luck.
Every show, every year, every time we do something.
Today's
try
a
and do
little bit
better.
weird, just from the standpoint that, the Rams coming in here was unprompted.
Yes, today is another Cowboy Ram practice, which happened last Wednesday as well.
And last Wednesday, there were a ton of people here. Whereas today, I don't know if it's because the juice is off post preseason game or that it just kind of came about in the last 48 hours, but there's nobody here today.
Yeah, I feel like
except
the
for
latter.
the Rams.
I'm going with the latter on
Yeah,
that
probably.
one. Like people had geared up planning for,
Yeah.
hey, there's a Ram scrimmage, and
Right.
there's another one today, but yes, last Wednesday the parking lot was chaos. Rob had to get here 10 hours prior to it opening and all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
Today, like Matt dropped us off, the great Matt Grimm, we just kind of rolled right in, walked right up. There was
Yeah,
no,
then Dan and I got to play a game. Rob and Blake missed out on this. I've noticed this from time to time when my daughter was playing soccer. Like I can tell when the person who's on the sideline with the siblings is not the parent. Don't ask me how.
okay.
I just can. And,
Like if it's a nanny,
yeah.
okay.
If we're out here today and there are children who are completely blonde hair and they're walking with a Latino woman,
You feel like that's a good tell?
my guess is that's not their mom.
Okay.
It's just a thought.
So now you're claiming you're an expert because of this?
It's very hard
Or
to
you're
produce.
just giving the cheat code to others?
It's very hard to produce a Targaryen child if you are of the Moreno persuasion.
Okay.
Just my thought. Although my daughter has blonde hair,
Yes.
but I saw her come out of the thing though. So
The Thing.
Yeah, but you don't know who her real father is.
That's a good point.
it's a very good point.
It's probably you. But then again, it was lab based, right? They could have
Right.
mixed some
Mix
stuff
it
up.
No doubt.
Could be Blake's kid. Blake's more blondish. And you were saying you were donating that week.
Yeah, I donate every week.
Yeah.
I know.
You have so much tea.
Yeah.
You feel like you should spread it around. So on today's program, we are live streaming, but we are also going to have a Cowboy player walk up to us at some point. We're anticipating Jourdan Lewis.
We think.
We did get some confirmation this morning from Bront. We call him the new Joe Trahan. As Joe Trahan, we've talked about him for years, was the media guy that we would deal with in getting players over to the table. And Bront is our new guy. And he has confirmed this morning. He says we're all good with J-Lou, as he
J-Lou.
calls him. So we can try and use that as well, if you'd like.
Bet I
would.
won't.
What's that?
I said bet I won't.
Oh, okay. I would like to, although this is generally the paywall podcast, and we'd like to thank each and every one of you, but we just don't have time to read that many names. So we would like to thank the sponsors who helped make it possible for us to come out here to Cowboys training camp in the the DZRV.
Thank you.
Of course, Frankel and Frankel. They have outfitted us for sure, and they are the place to call if you do get in an accident. They're personal injury attorneys. They're great. Prosper Ford, who I miss dearly, and I think next year when we come out here, I will drive the Bronco Sport alongside the RV. Although I might need like Matt's wife or just somebody Matt knows to drive, because I've really liked driving out here but not driving. I
Right.
like someone else driving.
Right.
I like passenging.
Fair.
In fact, I can't wait to get back to my Sam Rutigliano book that I'm reading. I need to read a football book when I'm around football. And
Okay.
we're about to get into the years that I remember as a little kid.
About the Browns.
About the Browns.
Okay.
Yeah, so we started out, pre-Browns, and I didn't have any sports consciousness at that point. But we're getting excited. But I'll keep you informed.
Hey, thanks.
Addison Coffee Roasters You know, it's weird that they are coming on as a sponsor because when I would go to Central Market, that's the kind of coffee I would get anyway. I didn't realize because I'm an idiot. I'm like, oh, they're actually local. They're called Addison Coffee Roasters.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's right there.
Chama Chairs has hooked us up with some very nice chairs. You may have seen the unboxing on previous live broadcasts, but in fact, right now you can go to chamachairs.com, enter DUMBZone during checkout, and you can get 10% off your Chama Chairs. The greatest chair. You talk about going to kids' soccer games or whatever. Whew, that's what you should bring out there. Factor Meals. They've been feeding us throughout this trip as well. We brought a bunch of those. That's great for traveling. Factormeals.com/dumbzone50. Use the code dumbzone50. You can get 50% off your first box and 20% off your first month. And then Early Bird CBD has helped get us to sleep on this trip. In fact, they helped Jake sleep 14 hours or so yesterday.
Really?
Roughly. Yeah.
That was the count?
Well, I got up at 1:30.
Like, we came home from the show and we didn't see him again.
No.
Blake texted me, like, should I wake him up before we go to dinner? And I was like, see, that's a tough one because he might be mad. Like,
Mad?
dude, I wanted to get sushi. Why wouldn't you come get me? You
I would
knew
never
we
be
had
mad.
a plan.
I would never be mad.
And then I thought, but then he also might be mad if, like, dude, I had this longest weekend in the world out of Disney World, this and that, driving, finally got some sleep. I can't fall asleep sometimes. And with the help of Early Bird CBD, I now got some sleep, and then we're
right.
waking him up.
That's how effective it is.
Yeah, well, I do appreciate Early Bird CBD, and the code is DUMBZone, but I'm never going to be mad at you boys. It's all
Never?
good. No.
I think
Okay.
if I would have woken you up, you would have been mad at me.
I think I would have been fine.
What if you woke him up in that special way?
I think he would have been happy.
Blake, stop.
I was trying to haze you.
I hate when you do that thing with your tongue.
Anyway, yeah, earlybirdcbd.com, 20% off your order.
Promo code?
DUMBZone.
There it is.
All in a row, like no spaces,
There it
correct, I
is.
think?
Yes, sir.
Did we all have to wear the same shirt?
It's not the same shirt. We're just
What did I wear?
We're just wearing dark.
I'm just, if you're watching us on the live stream, we just look like we have like a show uniform.
Spencer McKenzie. Well, you guys know I'm going to wear black.
I support our friend Jared Sandler and his charity.
And I just love my son so much.
What's yours?
It's a Brooks Koepka shirt that says Team Brooks, but I would like to
okay.
say it's for my kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's real
I'll
creative.
change shirts. Otherwise, Jordan Lewis is going to make fun of us.
Oh, you're so worried about Jordan Lewis making fun of you? You could only dream of Jordan Lewis.
Never.